It's Sunday evening 10 years from now. You're sitting on your couch scrolling through social media and watching others live the life you once dreamed of. Suddenly, it hits you. Nothing has changed or worked out for you. Your notes app is still filled with the goals that you never started. And the worst part is that it's not bad luck or circumstances. Deep down, you know it's because you didn't take action when you had the chance. Now, if that scares you, it should, because this will become your reality if you don't start taking action today. But here's the good news. You still have time to stop this from happening. By clicking on this video, you've already taken the first step to change your future. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Peter, and you're on Mindy's channel where I'll help you take your productivity, personal and professional life to another level. In the next 10 minutes, I will share the hard truth about success that I wish I had known earlier. No sugarcoating, no fluff, and no empty motivation. Just actionable insights that changed my life and could change yours as well. This is exactly what I would tell my younger self if I could go back in time. So let's start with one of the biggest misconceptions about success, the idea that education alone will make you successful. Education is important and lays the foundation for growth. But the truth is, while you are watching this video to learn and might forget about it later, someone else will start implementing these ideas right away. What truly sets successful people apart is their ability to turn what they learn into action. In fact, studies show that 73% of employers prioritize skills over degrees, yet many spend thousands on formal education while ignoring the skills that could genuinely change their lives. Let me give you an example. I have two friends. One spends their evenings binge-watching Netflix and complaining about their job, while the other dedicates just 2 hours a day to learning a high-income skill like copywriting, coding, or digital marketing. Fast forward a few months, and the second friend is earning 3 times more. And what's the difference? Well, it's not about being naturally talented. No one is born with these skills. The difference lies in intentionally choosing to improve instead of staying stuck in unproductive habits. Most people go wrong because they confuse consuming with learning. Watching videos about success or reading about other people's achievements might feel productive, but it's just passive consumption. It's like watching somebody else working out and expecting that you would get fit yourself. Real growth happens through active learning, when you stop watching and start doing. It's writing your first line of code even if it's messy. It's posting that social media content even if it gets 0 likes. It's about showing up and embracing imperfection, knowing that every step forward is progress. This is the power of compound learning. Improving just 1% every day may seem small, but over a year, it makes you 37 times better. And that's how people go from complete beginners to experts, not overnight, but through consistent incremental effort. From everything I've learned in life, this is what I would tell my younger self about starting from zero. Start with skills that the market needs. Don't chase trends just because they are popular on Twitter or Instagram. Instead, focus on real-world demand. Browse job boards and freelance platforms to identify problems that people are actively paying to solve. That's where you will find genuine opportunities. Experiment with different skills to see what feels right for you. Passion develops as you get better at things that interest you. Master one skill at a time. A common mistake is trying to juggle multiple things at once, like programming, design, and marketing. It's far more effective to pick just one skill, get good enough to earn from it, and then expand. Remember, being excellent at one thing will always beat being average at 10. Set a clear deadline for monetizing your skill. Without a timeline, learning often turns into endless consumption without result. Aim to earn your first dollar within 90 days. Even if it's just $5, that first win will give you the confidence and momentum to keep going. And here's the most important part. Don't fear mistakes, fear not trying. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons that help you grow. But wasting time avoiding mistakes, that gets you nowhere. Taking action, no matter how small it is, it's what sets you apart. So now that we've talked about building the right skills, let's address something just as critical, the way you're spending your most valuable resource, your time. What you should really be concerned about is not how much time you have, but how you're spending it. Research shows that on an average 8-hour workday, we're only truly productive for 2 hours and 53 minutes, and the rest of the time is lost to distractions. Those quick Instagram scrolls or YouTube breaks might seem harmless, but they add up quickly. By the end of the week, you've likely spent more time being distracted than actually working. Highly successful people set themselves apart by making their working hours count. They maximize their peak productive times by focusing on important tasks and minimizing distractions. While many spend weekends recovering from an unproductive week, successful individuals use this time strategically. They don't work non-stop because that leads to burnout. Instead, they dedicate 3 to 4 focused hours to high-impact activities like learning a new skill, working on side projects, or planning their next big move. Just 3 focused hours each weekend adds up to 156 hours a year, enough time to master a skill or build something impactful. This is what sets them apart. They don't chase more hours, they maximize the value of the hours that they already have. They understand that time is not just money, it's the currency of achievement. And like money, time delivers the greatest returns when it's invested wisely and not wasted. So now that we've covered making the most of your time, let's talk about another key factor in success: how you manage your money. So let's talk about money, but not just making it, because that's the easy part, but saving it and making it work for you. This is where most people fall short. According to a finance book that I read, 78% of workers in the US, even those earning 6 figures, live paycheck to paycheck. The problem is not how much they earn, it's about how they manage what they have. Real wealth is not about income, it's about keeping your money and growing it over time. Think about lottery winners. How many end up broke just within a few years? Why? Because they never learned how to handle money. I've seen people earning 3K a month build more wealth than those making 10K, simply because they saved early and developed smart financial habits. Most people think that, oh, I'll start saving when I earn more money, but that's a flawed approach. If you can't manage 3K, having 30K won't magically make you better at handling money. The habits that you develop with less money are what prepares you to handle more. But saving alone is not enough. You need to turn your savings into investments. While many focus on showing success on social media, real wealth is built quietly through consistent, smart investments. Start small, but start now. Whether it's 50 or 500 a month, the amount matters less than the habit of consistency. And here's a critical truth: you can't build multiple income streams overnight. Instead, focus on mastering one source before moving on to the next. Whether it's a side business, real estate, or stocks, perfect one stream first. A single solid income stream is far more valuable than several scattered efforts. Starting today, your goal shouldn't be to earn more. It should be to perfectly manage what you already have. That's the foundation for lasting financial success. So now that we've covered money, let's talk about something even more valuable: your personal growth. And no, I'm not talking about motivational quotes or feel-good advice. I mean real, measurable progress that can genuinely transform your life. Do you know what every successful person I met has in common? They are constantly uncomfortable, not because they enjoy suffering, but because they understand one fundamental truth: comfort is the enemy of progress. The moment you get too comfortable, you stop growing. Let me simplify this for you. There's a huge difference between being in motion and actually growing. Going to the gym is not growth. Getting stronger is. Reading books is not growth. Applying what you learn is. Watching videos on success is not growth. Taking action to build something is. Most people mistake staying busy for making progress. They attend seminars, buy courses, and read books, but stay short of taking real action. Why? Because action involves risk, and risk is uncomfortable. But here's the truth: your real enemy is not failure, it's comfort. Every successful person I know measures their growth with one simple question: am I doing something today that scared me a month ago? If the answer is no, they are not growing, they are just existing. True growth starts when you step outside your comfort zone and face the challenges that scare you. Now here's how to make discomfort your new normal. Start with small challenges. If talking to strangers intimidates you, aim to start one conversation a day. If public speaking terrifies you, record yourself speaking for just 2 minutes each day. Lean into what scares you. That fear you feel, it's a signal. It's pointing you directly toward where your growth lies. Build the habit of stepping out of your comfort zone. Each small step builds confidence, and before you know it, the things that once scared you will feel normal. At the end of the day, your success won't come down to what you know. It will come down to what you're willing to do with what you know, especially when it's uncomfortable. So now that we've also covered stepping out of your comfort zone, let's focus on one thing that can multiply all your efforts: your network. Your network shapes your success more than anything else. And no, it's not about stacking up LinkedIn connections or Instagram followers. I'm talking about real relationships that create real opportunities. The reality is that your skills, time, and money can only take you so far. The true accelerator of success is not just about what you know, it's about who knows what you're capable of. Life-changing opportunities rarely come solely from effort. They often arise from people who recognize your potential. As the saying goes, 20% of success comes from your work and 80% comes from your network. But here's the key. Real networking doesn't start with asking for favors, mentorship, or opportunities. That approach only pushes people away. True networking begins with giving value. Can you solve a person's problems? Can you connect them with somebody helpful? Can you truly support their project meaningfully? Offering value first is how you build authentic, lasting relationships and not just surface-level connections. And it's not just about reaching out to people above you. Build relationships with peers who are on the same journey as you are. Some of the biggest opportunities could come from your friends, colleagues, or associates who are hustling alongside you. If there is one thing that I want you to take away from all of this, is that your network is your net worth. But building a network is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about cultivating genuine connections over time with patience and consistent effort. Start small, but start today. But most importantly, start by giving before you take. Because at the end of the day, talent alone is not enough. Success often belongs to those who are connected to the right people at the right time. So there you have it, the brutally honest truth about success that nobody is willing to tell you. Let's quickly recap. Your skills only matter if you're actively building and using them. Your time is your greatest asset, so don't waste it. Your money needs smart management before growth. Growth happens when you step outside of your comfort zone. And finally, your network creates your opportunities. Build real relationships by giving first. Now, here's what I want you to do right now. Take out your phone, open your Notes app, and write down one skill that you're going to master in the next 90 days. Just one. Then write down exactly how many hours per week you dedicate to it. Don't let this just be another video that you watch and forget. This is your chance to take action. Remember, 10 years from now, you'll either be living the life you've always dreamed of or still watching videos like this, wishing that you had started earlier. The choice is yours, but the time to decide is now. If you found value in this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.